Hey guys, welcome back to Girl Talk. We are here at Radiant Skin Therapy off of Todd Drive. We're going to talk anti-aging a little bit later in the show. But first, we're going to address how do you go about with all the information that is out there today, online and particularly, how do you find the right dealership? So, who better to talk about that than Don Griffin himself, who is the General Manager of Kayser Automotive Group. How are you, Don?
Doing great, Jessa. Good morning.
Good morning. So glad to have you. So, first of all, before we kind of dive in, let's talk a little bit about price. So, that's the number one question on everyone's mind, right? How do you determine price for vehicles?
You know, that's a great question. And dealers that have taken a real focused approach to making sure that they can achieve a couple things that customers are looking for. First and foremost, a non-pressured, convenient experience, and then secondly, transparency in terms of the overall pricing module, have taken the process to a new level. In fact, I've been in the industry for over 25 years, and what we do today is we actually look at the marketplace, look at how many vehicles there are that match up exactly to what we have, and what dealers are asking online for them to determine how we price our vehicles. The days of marking up cars and hoping that somebody just falls off the back of the proverbial turnip wagon and says, I gotta buy it, are over with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Today,
we're too savvy.
Exactly. Today people have so much information at their fingertips. We want to make sure that what they're seeing when they go to our websites, when they come onto our lots and look at our vehicles merchandised at our brick and mortar store, line up not only with what our online pricing tells them, but more importantly, they see that we are the price leader. Our position today is to take our business to a new area, which is to do volume. And volume requires volume pricing. So what we do constantly is monitor where other dealers have their cars priced at and make sure that we have the most attractive price of all.
So, like you were saying, so today's consumers want information. So how does your company and your staff address the things that people want to know when they come into the brick and mortar dealership?
That's a great question. You know, we believe that people have the right to have all the information and have it quickly and efficiently. The days of holding on to people's keys until they decide to say yes are long gone.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. So what we do is within a few moments of a customer coming into our store, we immediately address their trade-in. And we do a pre-appraisal to let them know what that car is worth. People also want to know when they walk in the door what their payments will be, what kind of down payments are required, what the prevailing interest rates are, and the different financial vehicles or options that they can take advantage of to buy a car. So what we do is we provide them with all that information. We give them estimates on price, payments, down payments, interest rates, lease payments, and a variety of other information within usually 10 to 15 minutes of them coming off the test drive. So we've decided that we want to treat everybody like they're a friend of the owner, a friend of the dealership. Instead of putting them through the traditional drill, we believe that it should be fast, fun, and efficient. And quite frankly, we are on the process of taking what normally takes 3 to 4 hours to buy a car. We believe it can be done in 90 minutes or less, so long as we're efficient and provide that information.
That's wonderful.
Boy, and that's how it is today. We want information, we want it now. Boy, people are just used to having that right away. And I assume that other dealerships, though, are doing this transparent sort of pricing, so how would you be different from some of the others then?
Well, you know, a lot of dealers are moving towards this because they realize the only way to survive in today's marketplace is to be transparent and to be upfront. Sad to say there's a lot of dealers that still don't do it. In fact, we're in the minority, not the majority as far as that goes. But if you take a look at other industries and what has happened in terms of the availability of that information and how it's driven customers to their online sites and to their storefronts, their brick and mortar storefronts, we realize that in order for us to be a viable concern in the future, we have to change and adapt now.
Absolutely. And we're running out of time, it goes so quick, but I want to talk to you about customer satisfaction and how it relates to you and your reputation and how you address that at Kayser.
You know, for us, profit is secondary to satisfied customers. We realize that our best form of advertising are people that are engaged, that when they leave, they go within their sphere of influence, their family members, the people they work with, the people they associate with, and say what their experience was like with us.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
It's really powerful, and that's not to take anything away from TV or radio or the newspapers, but we know where our biggest impact or return on investment is, and that's the people that do business with us. So ultimately at Kayser's, if there's ever an issue, it's not an issue in terms of addressing it and taking care of it to the satisfaction of our guests.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate your time and such an enlightening viewpoint on buying cars. So it's a nice, different approach. Make sure you go see Don and folks over at Kayser Automotive Group. And we'll have to have you back. That was fun.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
thank
I'd love
you
to
so
be
much.
back. Thank you.
And please stick around after the break if you know somebody who is having a wedding coming up or just looking for a great dress to attend a wedding. We're going to talk sale, we're going to talk bridal, and it is all next after this.